Oh yeah, welcome back to Twisted Tea, where you come to get the news with a twist. Man, things just keep heating up between this Will and Jada situation. Honestly, it's more like a dumpster fire if you ask me, because it just keeps getting hotter and hotter. That tea is piping hot. It's like it's on the stove and the kettle's burning. Somebody's throwing gasoline on that fire every few minutes. All the stuff that just came out in the last couple days and that keeps coming out. Jada. This makes me want to smack myself after listening to all the stuff that we just caught wind of. You know, this is getting to be a bit much pretty soon. You know, Will's gonna be really depressed soon. You seen him taking pictures off the edge of the boat. We're gonna question that, because looked like he was ready to jump in the ocean. Yeah, he's smiling, but on the inside, I'm sure he's fuming. He's fuming. Somebody better catch the hook and catch him there so he don't go jumping off of that thing. I will say that Jada claimed the Chris Rock making fun of her about her head being the shape that it was and the baldness of it. You know, I think it's a little bit bogus, to be honest with you, because, and it's just my opinion, you know, she tried to switch the story around and be like, oh, he did that because he was poking fun at alopecia. Come on now, Jada. Let's be real. He's a comedian. That's what he does. He ain't poking fun at alopecia. He poking fun at you. Just you. And that lady that had the other bald head in that movie where they cut her stuff down, you know, he said y'all's head look alike. That ain't about the alopecia, people, so don't try and twist it around to make you look better than what's going on. Nice try. Thumbs down. Okay? Unbelievable. See that? She trying to spin things. She trying to twist words around, which, let's be honest, she been really good at that lately. You know, she been really good at that. If you haven't caught it yet, she been good at twisting those words around lately. Jada. Okay? Will wants to yell about filing for divorce on Instagram Live. Come on, man. On Instagram Live. Somebody give me your thoughts about that, because, you know, sounds like these two are just sticking to their acting roots and keeping it all in the media for us so that we can soak it up. Okay, and you know what? It's cool, because I'm gonna be here to give you the tea. Like I said, with a twist. I can't believe that he would go out there and do that on there. But then again, he been doing some strange stuff too. The both of them, they've been doing some strange stuff while this is going on. You know, it was right after she said that she hadn't slept with Tupac, but Tupac offered to marry her while he was in prison. Excuse my words. Now, okay, let's step back and think about this. Does anybody else see that to be a little bit suspect? Let me break that down one more time. Tupac proposed to Jada while he was in jail. Okay? And I'm supposed to believe that these two never had relations? So I'm supposed to believe that the crack kingpin of Hollywood and the ladies' man that the late rapper Tupac, thugged out Tupac was, never had relations, and he's gonna go ahead and be like, let me propose to marry you? Hello? That don't make no sense. That don't make sense. He didn't try it out before he figured he was gonna buy the car? He didn't test run it before he knew? Or was he hitting that pipe too? Because I'll be honest, the way they got me thinking about it, I'm like, man, we all must be up in the smoke, because this doesn't make sense. Putting two to two together. Come on now. Let's be real. I'm sure, okay? I'm sure he got the taste drive that. He was driving that thing and he was like, you know what, this might be all right. I know I'm in jail. I'm gonna need somebody to hold me down. This might be the way. This might be the way. It was good before I got here. I know I had a couple other ones in there, you know, from all them girls all in the videos and this and that. I know he had a couple others, but he was probably like, you know what, Jada, you know, you solid as far as financially is concerned. You know, they were probably actually in love. Can't say the same for what's happening now, but they were probably actually in love, you know. So I'm sure he test drove that. I'm sure. Okay, take it how you want it. Again, you know, we twist the T. That's because you put it out there, and to be honest, we just think this is what really happened. Now, has anybody noticed that Jada has not really dropped her last name for Pinkett? She kept it there. It was Jada Pinkett Smith. It was Jada Pinkett before. Now Will. Okay, I gotta ask you, did you not, like, I know, look, hey, some people keep the name, some people drop the name. All right, I get that. But she was basically telling you this wasn't gonna be a traditional marriage. She was throwing it out there right there. She said, well, I'm keeping the name, and that's cool, because it sounds cool. But this will be far from a traditional marriage. And that's exactly what's going on. We just watching it now play all out 20-something years later. All right, anybody notice that? Anybody, please tell me if you've seen it. I'll wait. I have time. You know. Dun, dun, dun. So then she's gonna go on and say, Will and I, we don't have an open relationship, but we do what grown-ups do because, I'm paraphrasing by the way, we do what grown-ups do because this is a grown relationship. But we don't have an open relationship. And again, I'll be honest, sounds crazy, especially when what we just witnessed sounds crazy, okay? Because that's what an open relationship is. You know, maybe, let me back up. Maybe Will isn't open about the relationship because have you all seen, I would like to know, has anybody seen anybody that Will's been messed with other than Jada in the last several years? Has anybody? Because I've yet to hear TMZ or any of these news outlets go, look at this, Will's walking down with this one, look at this, Will's sleeping with this one. Just Jada. So maybe the relationship was open to Jada, but it definitely wasn't open to Will. You can call it grown if you want. What I know from it is, I don't think that it's a really good idea to be pitching this one off to the kids. I'll tell you that right now. Again, I don't think that this, what they got, is a good idea to be pitching off to our youth. They're gonna all be in open entanglements. Okay? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for open entanglements. Well, we just honest about it. Are you? Because it really seemed one-sided. One-sided. You know? Will's heart's just getting smashed. All over the place. But, what do I know? You know? What do I know? Just saying. I'm just saying. The only one open in that relationship was Jada, and she's still open. Okay? Which is why she never changed that name. She was like, I'm gonna keep the name. I'm gonna keep the name. Don't tell them. I'm gonna keep the name. Because this is what grown-ups do. Question marks. Question marks. Anybody else see that? Question marks. You know, I'm a little mind blown on this. You know, Will took to that Instagram talking about, I'm looking for a divorce. I'm ready. You know, I gotta leave the crack kingpin of Hollywood. I'm ready. Then in recent news today, what did we find out today? We found out that Chris Rock, Jada gonna be like, well, Chris Rock made passes at me. You know, he said he wanted to tap it. Oh, did he? Did he? Okay. Is that public? Did he? When? It was in private. Oh, okay. So now he wanted to tap it. To be honest, I was like, man, this all seems so fishy. It seems like there's more to it. And to come to find out, before she started this tell-all, be-all life tour, I was like, man, maybe she got a book. Come to find out, she got a book coming out. So it's just really nice timing how she just airs out her life. And I'll be honest, I don't think she should be giving out any advice, okay, at this point. From what we've pulled up, gathered, heard about, dealt with, seeing, watching, we shouldn't be taking on no advice, okay? She need to go seek some help and get her own advice, from somebody else, because like I said earlier, this here, quite a dumpster fire. And she just keep pouring gasoline right on that gasoline, right on that dumpster fire. And let's be honest too. One-sided relationships are not good relationships. Okay, they're gonna always give out problems. They're gonna always have issues. So, if that's the way that you feel, we're grown-ups and this is how we get through it. It should not be a one-sided relationship. Talking about, I'm gonna warn him, Jada warning Will before she goes out and actually starts this renegade tour. It's gonna be bad, Will. This is gonna be really bad. Your name, guess what? Getting dragged. Will's like, yeah, it's not the first time. This ain't the first time, Jada. When you gonna stop these antics? This is gonna help pay for some of these things. We don't even need the money, Jada. Yeah, but I gotta feel like I'm doing something for us. You are. You messing this up. That's what you doing for us. You messing it up. But what do I know? No, I'm just here to bring it to you with a twist. Like I said, and sure enough, she got the book coming out. When we get the name of the book, I guess I probably won't mention it. Because, not that I'm a hater, but if it's about this mess, we really don't need to read it. Because it's just going to mess with your heads. It's just going to mess with your heads. So, my suggestion is, keep focused on what we do. Stay out there. Be cool. Be smooth. Take advice from people that you see that have done this, for long periods of time and actually have had successful marriages. Not entanglements, but successful marriages. And I ain't saying that, all marriages come with problems. Always gonna have something that comes along that is very valid. But this one is just a new form of toxic. That's all this is. It's just a new form of toxic. And they doing a really good job of keeping y'all up and acting on this. And with that being said, I want you to keep in mind that they are actors. Okay, again, they are actors. Keep that in mind, because that's what's happening in front of our eyes right now. They are acting out their life. And that's unfortunate, because the youth from this is going to watch the Hollywood crack pink pen. Okay? And Mr. iRobot live out their life after this, and the people affected is going to be the youth. Hey, but what do I know? What do I know? Okay? Just saying. On that note, thank you for checking out another episode of Twisted Tea. Keep coming by. I'm going to bring you more news with a twist, and we're going to see what other steamy news is out there. Check back. Don't forget to hit those buttons. What are those? Those is like. Those is subscribe. And as always, feel free to leave a comment. Woo! We out.